Hey guys, this is the video review of Ressha Sentai ToQger Ressha Gattai Diesel-Oh. Okay, so as you guys know, yeah, it's a mouthful. For you guys who don't know, this is Diesel-Oh. Train number 8. This is a big release because this one allows you to combine with ToQ-Oh, which is a fairly plain looking robot. And you can combine this big train with those two over there that I've already reviewed. Oops, I don't know what that was that fell, but whatever. Wasn't me. So there you have Tank Ressha, which I've reviewed, and Car Carrier. I'm not going to concentrate on them, even though this is a Diesel-Oh review. I'm just going to concentrate on the thing that we haven't, that I just received, which is Diesel Ressha. Alright, as you can see, he is massive. Really big. I can't even get a full shot of him like that. Just so you guys can get an example, I'm gonna bring in Red Ressha, which is the biggest train so far. And you see? Entirely bigger. It's the biggest individual train so far. Alright? So this is the biggest. It has a bunch of weird things. Instead of having just one cart in the front, this has several carts. This is the main one that you use on your ToQ changer. Okay. And the cart in the back is a cargo cart. Look, they even did a little cool thing where you slide the door and you can like hide things in there and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Also, this guy is designed to turn and twist in many ways. You can even remove this piece. This is removed so it could twist around like this and bend for the Chou ToQ-Oh formation. Same thing with the other side. Also, the train consists of two separate pieces. This is the connector that connects both trains. You can tell this is Chou ToQ-Oh's helmet, as well as Diesel-Oh's head. But it also doubles as a connector for both trains. So you can see right there, you just plug this in like that, plug that in like that, and there we go. Just like all the other trains, they each have the piece that allows you to connect them. Here's this, again, a long connector piece if you decide to separate them. Same deal here. This is to be expected. All the trains have it so far. Again, if you've seen my other reviews, you know that these trains all have the ability to connect to each other like that. So there it is in its extended form. It's pretty cool. Okay, the main parts are these trains. As you can see, here is a slot so you can put the arms in the Chou ToQ-Oh formation. You would need to snap these pieces in. You see there's a peg that also becomes a slot. It's the same thing on either way. See? Peg. You can connect it either like this. You can connect it either like this. It makes no difference which way you decide. And these arm pegs connect to the ToQ-Oh. And replacing the arms, and the arms connect here. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves so far. Just showing you how it is. Okay. And now we're gonna snap them all back together. You can get a look at them. This is the back end of Diesel Ressha. This is the front end. I also got a special train, a special Red Ressha rainbow see-through one. I guess there was a bonus for some people who bought the toys soon. Excuse me, Penny. She's coughing, but...
Sorry guys, my asthma's a little bad today.
Yeah, her asthma's acting up. And Penny, you think you can do me a favor? Can you go get the train that's over there so I can show it to them?
Which one?
It's the see-through rainbow train. It's on the other side. Right there. Unfortunately, I don't have a ToQ changer. So I wouldn't be able to tell you what it says, but it can be combined. It's like the train that comes with the Tokyo changer, the red Ressha that just uses for that you just use for the hell of it. I mean, you could also put it in the line of trains if you want. Here the prongs that make it have a different specific sound. I usually don't buy roleplay toys, but I'm curious to see what this train does. But it is pretty cool, and it was free, so I figured I'd show it to you guys. Alright, that's enough for now. Alright. These guys become the leg of Diesel-Oh, but I've showed you that so far. And I've compared it with the longest train, which is red Ressha. So you basically know how big it is, but one last time, here we go. There's red Ressha, and Diesel Ressha's way bigger. It's the biggest train so far. Now, it's not to say that it's wider, you know what I mean? They still have the slim feel to it, but it's still long. Alright, I don't think there's much else to show. I've showed you how every piece comes off like nothing in this train. These can do a bunch of things. God knows what the ultimate combination is, so you never know what it's gonna be like. These pop out to turn and come down. That's all gonna be shown for Chou ToQ-Oh. But for now, let's start with Diesel-Oh. So for that, we're gonna need car carrier and tank. Okay, these can also connect with ToQ-Oh to do the buso, Tokyo buso, Ressha buso, I think that's what it's called. You know, they can make arms for ToQ-Oh, but their main purpose is to go with Diesel. Alright, I'm gonna be a bit nerdy and I'm gonna do the combination just as it's done in the cartoon, well, in the show. Diesel-Oh just premiered in the most recent episode, so what we're gonna do is unhook each and pull out Big Man right here and put them to the side for now. Alright, now we'll have these guys here. Then we'll have the main front part of the train of Diesel plug in to the back. There we go. Same thing. Plug into the back. Now we have two separate trains being led by both car carrier and tank. I showed you these pegs earlier. You can decide either side, it is up to you. So for now we're just gonna make this side the clip and this the peg, and this the peg and this the clip. So we'll clip. It won't clip properly until you like move the leg a bit. See? Doesn't come out much, but it does that. So you clip that just like that. And now you want to separate this just like that. Bring it down. Doesn't come down much, but that's where it comes down. Bring this down, same thing. Alright. We also want to straighten the feet. And there we have it. And there he is, Diesel-Oh. Isn't that cool? This robot is
headless robot.
He's so advanced, he doesn't have a head. Anyways,
It's the new stuff,
like I
the
said,
future.
the connector. There's two pegs down here that go into these clips. So we'll go ahead and clip them. And of course, more clips and more pegs. Slide it down and voila! Now we just flip this side up. And there he is, Diesel-Oh. Now I like the way this robot looks. Let me zoom in on the face. He has a nice gold plate thing with all the like locomotion things. He doesn't have any weapons or anything, but he is a pretty cool looking robot. He's it's better to look at than ToQ-Oh. ToQ-Oh just seems very plain. So let's just do a you can see that's the back, that's the head of Chou ToQ-Oh. You can check this out. Pretty cool. Okay. There's really not much to show off here. Like I said, the arms don't go that much. If you press too much, it'll pop out of the peg. The legs. But besides, he is pretty cool. Simple. Most Super Sentai toys are simple, but this one is pretty simple. Alright, I'm gonna bring in ToQ-Oh, but I have to assemble them. Give me a second. 3. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Not here we go. Here we go. Here is ToQ-Oh. Next is, I guess, brother, Diesel-Oh. As you can see, Diesel-Oh is bigger than ToQ-Oh, not by much, but bigger nonetheless. And like I said, from the beginning, I wasn't a great fan of ToQ-Oh. I thought that I don't think it was their best attempt, especially coming after Kyoryuzin, which was a great toy line. I think they just wanted to make toys that were more affordable so people could be able to afford them, because Kyoryuzin was an expensive line, there's no doubt about it. But, and I mean, that's just the beginning. You don't know what other combinations besides Chou ToQ-Oh are gonna come up. Maybe it'll pick up. You see? If you ask me, I think Diesel-Oh looks a bit cooler. And just like ToQ-Oh, Diesel-Oh can also have armaments or bussos. So by simply removing these, I don't have anything else, but I do have shield. So for example, we'll snap it in and we'll have Diesel-Oh shield. However, there will be more trains coming out in the next month that will be able to be, you know what I mean, combined with both ToQ-Oh and Diesel-Oh. But for now, this is all I got to show you. Diesel-Oh shield. Okay. I know there's a fire truck coming out. A fire train along with a police car train that's gonna come out, and that could also be used for both Diesel-Oh and ToQ-Oh. Alright, so you saw the comparison with him. I'm gonna bring in Kyoryuzin. Not Kyoryuzin, Kyoryuzin from last year's.
What's the difference with Jur and Jin?
What?
What's the difference?
Between what?
Kyoryuzin and Kyoryuzin?
Kyoryuzin is the name of the show. Kyoryuzin is the name of the mecha.
dinosaur?
Of the mecha, yeah. You see, when I look at size-wise, Diesel-Oh stands up a bit better than ToQ-Oh does. But still, Kyoryuzin is still one of the hottest Super Sentai toys ever made. Diesel-Oh is cool, but he's no Kyoryuzin, that's for sure. Alright. Now let's get one last look at Diesel-Oh before we start the Chou ToQ-Oh combination. The good thing about Diesel-Oh is that it's finally gonna shake up the ToQ-Oh formation. It's gonna make him look a bit cooler and a lot less plain. For some of you guys who haven't seen it.
Still think back.
While I'm showing him off, I am gonna be receiving both the Gabutier liner and the Go Buster Ace liner, so I will be reviewing them as soon as I possibly can. They come out on the 25th, so I'm eagerly waiting for them to be shipped over and arrive over here.
Oh, that's right, he has no head. Oh, wait, does he have the head on?
He has a head. I was joking.
It's just a wide head.
Yeah, his head is just.
Well, it doesn't help when there's a peg right here and it looks like a head goes on it.
This is the head. See?
Zoom in for the people.
It's already zoomed in.
Wait, there he is.
They saw it. Thank you.
Well, this doesn't help when you see a peg up there.
That only shows good things.
What is that peg for? For other modes?
Maybe. Yeah, because the peg isn't used, not even in the Chou ToQ-Oh formation. So, whoa, zoomed in. So yeah, this peg it's not being used at all right now. So who knows what it's gonna be used for later.
Little black peg.
All right. So now let us return his honor and return his head. Okay. Let's start off with the Chou ToQ-Oh formation, which is, I'm pretty sure what you guys want to see. Okay, so we're gonna start off simply by just removing the helmet like this, retracting everything just like how we started. Separate, remove tank, and remove car carrier. Alright, to get this guy ready, we need to lift this peg up and keep this up. For now, that's what we're gonna do. Ditto on this side, like that and that. Okay. Now for these guys, I showed this in their review that you can flip them like this, and these pegs allow them to click to ToQ-Oh's feet. I demonstrated it in their review. So switch, that allows you to bend it.
A little blurry.
Flip and flip. Alright, all the pieces on the table are ready to be combined. So here comes, let's move some of these pieces to the side. Here comes ToQ-Oh. Let's start by plugging in tank to green Ressha. 2 clips, 2 pegs that I just popped out. If you guys saw the other review, this has been shown already, but for the guys who haven't, let's just show them anyway. Okay, clip. Now the part we guys haven't seen. We're gonna have to wait. The tripod's a bit low. Let me higher.
No, no, don't do that.
All right.
Has a button for a reason.
All right. We're gonna remove the arms. All right. As I showed you earlier, I pulled this piece out in this piece. We're gonna plug into obviously the armhole and this clip here. So plug in, clip, and clip. Alright, now we have this big piece up here. Same thing at the other side. Also clip and armhole. Okay, now we wanna lift this piece up, turn it counterclockwise and down. Same thing, but this one you want to do clockwise, 1 bit, and then you slide down. Okay, so you can see it looks like he has 2 massive shoulder cannons. So for now, there's new armholes on each side of Diesel, so plug them in. And we are almost done. Now all we need is the helmet. So we reveal the railings. There's 2 pegs. Obviously it won't fit, so we're gonna have to retract the head all together. No. And then there he is, guys. Chou ToQ-Oh. Let me push him back a bit so you guys can get a better look. You can still see the core of ToQ-Oh, but the added pieces make him look a bit cooler. He's definitely way bulkier and heavier. You can see. Obviously, those pieces that curve are probably going to be as an ultimate finisher attack double shoulder cannon. Who knows? This is the only thing that I've been looking forward to since the toy line was released. Feel like I've been dying for this figure so I can finally make my ToQ-Oh not look so bland. And it does a decent job. It looks pretty cool, especially when you zoom in on that face. You can see the gold and the shiny gold rails look pretty cool.
And he will laser you with his eyes.
And he still looks like the same face that ToQ-Oh has, just a bit cooler. All right, let me bring in Kyoryuzin one more time.
Pretty decent.
So you can see now he's bulky, well, not bulky enough to look good next to Kyoryuzin, I love the shoulder cannon appeal. I thought that was the coolest bit in it so
yeah,
far.
these are cool.
And they're also adjustable, so you could not really. You can adjust them if you want to make them go a little higher, or even go backwards. You could also spin them a bit, but they'll get in the way of anything, so it's preferred to just keep it like this. Same thing with the other part. Okay. You can see it's pretty cool. Okay.
Awesome.
There's one thing. There are a few clips that still have not been used on these figures, so it leads for interpretation of what's gonna happen with the rest of the line. Yeah, most of the trains, the Reshas have been announced, but not a lot of pictures have been shown. So I'm still trying to figure out what those last few will be, and what will it be in the end, the ultimate combination. Like Giganto Kyoryuzin was for last year. Engine G12 for Go'anger. So I figured out a few things. Put it down. I mentioned some pegs on the feet of ToQ-Oh, but also there are pegs on these guys too. See, they line up equally. So it's easy to assume that at one point Chou ToQ-Oh, sorry about that, guys. Chou ToQ-Oh will be riding on something or standing on something. It could be one big train. It could be part of just a step. It could be something.
But those can be used for arms in another robot, or no?
I'm not sure. What?
So they would just, because you're just saying that he's just gonna stand on something.
I'm assuming
they
that
can't be used for nothing else, or just as leg
I'm
pieces?
assuming they're gonna be used for him to stand on something.
Okay, but back up. It's
if it would just have been ToQ-Oh, there's no reason for them to be both in the same side at the same part. There has to be, at one point, Chou ToQ-Oh will stand up on something. It could be to ride a bigger train. It could be part of a bigger combination. But who knows? Also, there's pegs up here. The helmet removes it. I always thought that these were going to get used by the helmet, but it doesn't. See? The only two pegs that are used are here.
Catch it.
See? So these two pegs back here are not being used. So who knows what's going to happen so far. But that's basically what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that they're not gonna just make a separate strong robot like Toqgers, where it's just like the last big machine mecha. It's just a strong robot that barely interacts with the whole series, the rest of the show. I hope the rest of the toys. I hope that they all can combine into one thing, just like G12. That would be ideal for me.
Oh, G12 was awesome.
G12 was able to combine every single part, and I hope that they figure out a way to do it like this. Kyoryuzin didn't do it. They used 6 out of the 11, but 6 is still pretty good. I hope that they find a way to combine all these trains together. And for now, I've showed you what I could of Chou ToQ-Oh. Right now, I'm just going to take them apart and put them back to Diesel-Oh. Ripping off.
No, don't hurt him.
Might rip it off carelessly.
He did nothing to you.
Nice.
Bloopers.
Christened it.
That never happened.
I christened it. It happens. Alright, let me get these guys' body parts out of here.
Could you imagine if somebody was walking by our window and you said, "Let me get these body parts"?
I'd imagine.
They're gonna be like, "Yo, our neighbors are weirdos."
I'd imagine that would raise alarm. Okay. Just putting him back together. We're gonna leave it at that. Okay. We're almost done.
Shh. Sorry guys, those are our cats being mischievous.
Yeah. And there we are, Diesel-Oh. So, you guys have seen Diesel-Oh.
Don't do that. Use the button.
So that's
why it's
basically all I got for you today. But on the show front, it still has a lot to live up to, but it is starting to get a bit more interesting. I don't see that we're gonna see Chou ToQ-Oh in the show anytime soon. I mean, they just used I assumed that Diesel-Oh was gonna be controlled by the 6th ToQger, but that's not the case. The regular ToQgers were able to do it, and next week the preview showed both ToQ-Oh and Diesel-Oh standing next to each other. I'm not sure if the episode after that we'll get a preview of what Chou ToQ-Oh will look like in the show, but for now, we can only see Chou ToQ-Oh in the toys and wait until Chou ToQ-Oh will make his appearance on TV. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been very anticipated for me. I've been very much anticipating this because I really wanted to shake my ToQ-Oh up, and this finally did it. I'm gonna keep up and review all the upcoming trains that are released very soon. Gabutir Liner and Go Buster Liner will be cool. Will be here, so that's gonna be a good review. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please feel free to write a comment on the page, and I'll be glad to help you and answer anything you want. Thank you so much for taking the time of day to watch my video. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you again. Have a good day. It's been a pleasure. Goodbye. Bye. Say bye, Diesel-Oh. Bye. Sayonara.